"You're broken." That's what he said to me. I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you're broken." I was blown away by the incredulousness, there's another word, like the audacity of this other person telling me I'm broken. I was like, who are they to tell me what I am? But then I kind of wasn't sure what I was. So it was kind of like, I identify with it a little bit. But as I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, I was like, am I broken? And the answer came to me. It was like, not really. No, you're just missing some information. And I've learned the information that I've been missing. And so now I can really see it clearly. So I would like to share an analogy with you. So if you think about, are you broken or are you missing something? I think about being broken. Think about your car's broken. It's like you can't use it. It's like it won't go. The tires are flat, or uh, I don't know, I don't know cars very well, but something in the engine is broken, as in it's non-functional. You've got to take it to go get it fixed. The thing is, it can get fixed, right? So it's like, think about if you never drove a car before, but like you're sitting in your car, you're new to it, you're 15, 16 or whatever, and you're like, okay, I know this works. I know this thing can work. I've seen cars. I know how they work. They go this way and this way. They turn, the steering wheel, the horn blows, windshield wipers, windows go up and down. Like I get it, right? But you're sitting there and nothing's happening. And then somebody comes up and they've got this thing. I forgot to get it early. I forgot to get it. And they come up and they've got this, right? This is the key fob that goes in. Boom, the engine starts. And what happens? All of a sudden, everything's working. So basically, it was missing something. And what it was missing was the key. So I want to use this as the key is what was missing. And so when I think of us as humans, and we're going through life having all these emotional upsets, the key to what's missing is something's missing. Now, that doesn't mean you're broken just because you didn't learn things. It means that there's a section of your life, there's a vocabulary, a whole concept that we were never taught. We were not taught how to this deal with ourselves emotionally, whether for most of us, not in our homes, not in school, not in business. We just were never taught this. So it's literally information we need to function as a whole, like a well oiled machine, a good running car. You know, just like if you're going to go on vacation somewhere, you're going to take what? The car, possibly if it's a really long trip, you're going to take it to the mechanic, fill up the fluids, make sure the air in the tire's good, blah blah blah, windshield wiper blades, whatever. Like fill me up, make it good so that I can go on this trip and not have the difficulties. So basically the same thing in life, only we were taught to basically how to drive the car, but not how to take care of the car. That's us being the car, if that's not 100% clear at this point. So, what I want to say is this emotional discomfort that you have, this is not your fault. I mean, it happens to you and you've got to experience it and deal with it, but it's not your fault. You were never taught. But then I don't want to blame your caregivers, your parents, your aunts, grandma, or whatever, because they probably weren't taught either, right? But we now have the information that's available where people like me can teach people like you the skills that we never got taught, the skills that are missing. So if you go back to the car analogy and you're like, now you're driving your vehicle and something like the oil light goes on, or I don't know, some other light goes on, low tire pressure, whatever. It's an indicator for you. It doesn't mean that you can't use the car. The car can still go, but it's an indicator. And it's letting you know if you don't take care of this problem, it could create bigger problems for you down the road. Well, our emotions are the same way. If we have emotions that are strong and uncomfortable, those are indicators. And they're saying, if you don't take care of this, right, now, I don't mean right now, but, if you don't take care of this, this is going to be a problem down the road. And for most of us, we don't even realize that. And so we've been living with this painful discomfort for decades, like literally decades. But what do we do about it? So it's like there are indicators for humans that let us know there's something off. Not that you're broken, it's just they're there to let you know you're missing something, and it's information, emotional information, how to handle yourself. So if you have feelings like feeling unworthy, undeserving, unlovable, if you maybe feel belittled, disrespected, if you feel maybe that people don't like you or you don't belong anywhere, those are those indicator lights that, again, you can keep going through life, but it's an indication that something's missing in your life. And I would like to invite you to come to a relaxing coffee and chat, get a cuppa, and let's do like a 27-point inspection. I don't know if it's 27 points, but it's like, you know how you take your vehicle and you're like, is there anything wrong? Like they say you need these little things. It's kind of that same way. It's like, what's going on with you? And then what you do with that information, just like at the repair shop, that's up to you. So the only thing that I can do is offer some time to let you see what may be going on with you. And then you can choose whatever you want to do with that information. So in this bio, in the description, I have a link to my calendar. So you can schedule some time. It's a 30-minute link. Or if you don't want to do that and you just want to like hang out and see what's going on, I also have a private Facebook group called Awesome on the Inside. You can join that. And I talk about things like this and how to handle our emotions. Where are they coming from? Why are they here? What are they trying to tell us? What does the indicator light mean? You know, on our car, when it shows the oil light, we know specifically what it is. In the Awesome on the Inside group and in the courses I teach and coaching, it's like your symptoms can point to something very, very specific. And if you don't know and haven't studied like I have for decades what those things are, it's so confusing because you don't have that kind of information, right? That's why we take our car to a mechanic. So I'm here to say, if you guys, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and type in your name and where you're located so I can have an idea, because I see a few of you on this video. Because you know, if you have a question about, you know, maybe your partner, or a child, a parent, your relationship is off. If you wonder why you feel like you don't belong, if you have the experience that other people seem to be fitting in just fine, but you don't ever feel important. Why do they? Why do I feel like I come last? You know, if you can share with me, you want to know more information on something, then I can create that or point you to something I've already created and help you with being able to get some clues to the information that you're missing. So just like that 27-point tune-up that I'm talking about, it's kind of like a play on words with the whole automobile thing. Let's just pretend like there are 27 points, 27 things you need to know. And you come in and we're talking and we go check, 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 check. You've got all of these, but these three right here, if these three were covered, you would feel so much better because, and then I can explain that. So I'm just kind of showing you a little bit about what I do. I ask some questions and you share a story with me, and then we take a look at what's going on with you. I am not a pushy person. In fact, I prefer that if there's any reservation, there is no, I don't try to get you into the program. I don't try to get you to come and work with me. That would be bad for both of us. So what I do like to do, though, is help people figure some things out. And I love helping people figuring out what might be missing in their lives and what they can do about it, where they can go, who might be able to help them, including me, if that's what you want. But we won't know those things until we have a conversation. So again, my link to schedule a 30-minute relaxing chat, because really that's what it is. It's all about you, is in the bio or the description. And I would love to hear from you. You can also send me an email if you have questions. Thank you so much. I am Debbie Pearson, helping you become more awesome on the inside. Have a great day.